So stretches.
Yeah.
Just to finish off, I think the take-home stretches for you are going to be again twisting at the torso. So things like this, where you're firmly planted with your foot, and you're doing your best to actually twist open. So you're using this arm as leverage here to twist open. There's a lot of stuff going on in this pose. But what you want to do, and just take a look at what I'm doing here, is I'm just taking my arm and I'm planting that elbow on the other side of the leg, and I'm using that as my leverage to open this up. So ideally, I'd be able to get this hand on the ground and open this up here. Because that's where we want to go with this. So this is going to be the kind of stretching I want you to focus on, because that's going to get you to open up. And the more you can open up, the better your transitions are going to look. And the more we're going to be allowed to display, you know, a creative look without looking so awkward. Because if you could easily open up here, you know, you're going to look a lot more limber than the guy who's like really tight and he has to tense up, you know, to get here. And then it shows when he's trying to twist here.
And he can hold it like this.
Exactly. So a twist like that at the torso, at the waist, will have you focus on that kind of posing. And for your feet, when you're talking about, you know, the calf and the ankle, what I would suggest doing is it's almost less of a stretch and more just a practice. Just
doing what we were doing.
Get down in a position like this, and what I would have you do is go from this side
just back and forth
to this side, doing your best to keep this foot planted. And again, go back this side to this side. So you do that, you know, maybe 10 times, maybe 15 times, and the next time you do it, maybe you'll twist a little more. You know, maybe you'll twist a little bit more. So something like that's going to get your body used to these positions. It's going to get your foot, you know, a little bit more flexible. You're going to get down here, because we want these kind of poses to have that foot planted, unless we purposely bring it up, but that rarely happens. So, you know, that's going to help with the ankle mobility outside of just basic calf stretches. Okay. You know, so twisting poses. A lot of that. That's definitely what we want to do. You see how it just wants to pop up instantly?
Yeah, it does.
And then you go over, exactly. And so, if you find this to get easy, then I would just have you do it slower. I would just have you make this motion controlled, and I would have you try to stay completely horizontal, like in a position like this, the entire time. So I have no vertical movement at all, right? I'm just moving horizontally. If you're looking in the mirror, it just looks weird, like some guy just floating back and forth, as opposed to going vertical here and then going back down. Going vertical and back. Exactly. So that's how I would progress that kind of practice. So when you feel like you're up for it, definitely, but I would add that in. That would definitely help. Okay. Sound good?